All right, Barlow Brigade. How y'all doing on this wonderful Friday morning? Hope everybody's getting ready for a big weekend. Uh, it's a round here. We don't get ain't really hold much. Don't get real excited. Me and my boys Milo and Max, we chill and just try to take things one step at a time. But I'm glad y'all here today. They probably are too. I have no idea where they are. They probably out there running around across the street is the woods, and I call that their jungle. So they get out there and do their jungle things, I guess. And Milo's always hunting, and Max could give less than a darn. He's usually on top of the house, but anyway. Today is Friday, so it's time for Frosty Friday. So first of all, let's check around what we got up here on the display. I guess for lack of a better word, I really don't know what to call this area up here, but this is what we got right here. Anyway, dude, man, I've been doing a lot of investigation with all these texts. I'm not sure who he's texting, but I found out that this Tiger Woods that he's been texting is a dude that's owned by Baxter's Blades. Now I don't know if any of y'all have watched Baxter's Blades or not, but he's a collector, knife enthusiast, knife tuber. He's kind of like me. He's a character. You know what I'm saying? And which is fine. You got to get in there where you fit in there. And I believe Brother Andrew fits in there real good. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna do a little something here, try to figure out what Tiger Woods and my dude or Mississippi dude. I call him dude, but his name technically is Mississippi dude. So him and Mississippi dude, they've been chopping it up into Texas. So I'm gonna leave a Brother Andrew's title in the title of the video. So y'all go over there and check out Baxter's Blades. He's like I say, he's a raconteur. I think he works in some kind of factory. I'm not really sure, but he gets around. I think he's going to be at the Blade Show in Texas and things like that. But y'all get over there and follow him because he's not only is he he's a case collector, big case collector, but he's also a Barlow dude. So that's where our hearts intertwine. But also he's entertaining, and I think you'll enjoy getting over there and getting in there with Brother Andrew over at Baxter's Blades. Now then, of course, we got Clark Kentucky Knives right here on the display, and you'll see next to it I got some new a little something for my pocket cross. I was in a live video last night, and during the live video, it was a guy doing leather work. Now, I don't know how many of y'all know about Kodiak Edge. Okay, G-Man. His name is Gordon Holman, but I affectionately call him G-Man, and I think that's his nickname, and I think he's okay with me calling him that, especially on the air. We'll get his sticker in here. He's a leather worker, a bladesmith, but has general knowledge about anything to do with a blade. He makes some wild looking knives, good looking stuff. He took a Baron Son knife apart. He bought it. He got it in one day, and that night started working on it. He filed the back spring. He jigged the handles. The covers. Just got in there and you know, just he's good. Okay, but I go to him for his knowledge of everything. He's a he just he's like me. He's a 60-something-year-old man that enjoys knives, enjoys being a knife tuber, and it would be now he's kind of like Brother Scab over there at Choir Boys. Now he's an old sailor, and he may drop a 4-letter word here and there, and he has his own opinion. I respect all of that, and but if you can deal with maybe a curse word every now and then or something, he is a wealth of knowledge. The main thing he taught me was how to tie some knots. Well, that's not the main thing. The main thing is he's a wealth of knowledge. I get in there on these live. He does a lot of lives, and I get in there, and you got all these young bucks, which I love. I love, like Arizona EDC and the South Carolina Knife Monkey. I love all them guys. You know what I'm saying? But they're young. They have their opinions, and I respect all of that. I respect everybody's opinion, and everybody's got one, and that's fine. But got over in that live, was watching them do leather work. I had these old cheap. I don't even think this is leather. I think it's I don't know what it is, but it comes with some of them Pakistani Damascus knives you get. I cut the top of it off and cut me a little V in there. It ain't very pretty. But you know what? It'll hold my pocket cross and keep it from getting scratched up, and that's the only thing I wanted it to do. So that's what I did. All right, Frosty Friday. Y'all know him. Everybody, well, a lot of guys out there know him. Stan the Man. Y'all don't know who Stan the Man is? It's him right here. Stan the Man, Collector's Universe. I've known him for almost 10 years. Back when I was selling comic books, which I still have some on my eBay store, I went to him because he is a comic book collector. He's got boxes and boxes and boxes of comic books. He has an eBay store. They're probably still listed there. So, but he collects knives. He collects, all kind of stuff. Clocks. Just all. We got a Instagram group that has been started, and he was in on that yesterday, and he told several things that he was involved in the chat just like I was, and we got in there and chopped it up, and like I say, Stan the Man, and that's what I call him very affectionately, Stan the Man. He bought 61 pounds of fixed blades. He's been showing them off one at a time. They're all stag. They are all bad, and I'm not going to drop a curse word, but y'all know the word I'm talking about, the A, crooked letter. They are bad. Okay, so Frosty Friday. Some of y'all may remember this knife right here. This is a crowing rooster. It's a full 5-inch, full-size hunter. It's made by one of the Frost Cutleries. It's one of their brands. Black handle, some kind of bone. Just an excellent looking knife. Probably be a great toter, and I probably will tote it. But I hadn't had an occasion yet. Okay, got that LB7 in my pocket whenever I carry a folding hunter right now, or in my new sheath that I got for it. But y'all look at that. Look at that shield. That black bone covers. Okay, it's just a bad knife. Okay, now I have another knife. Y'all, this got half stop. I have another knife that I've been toting quite a bit. It's a black copper lock. Okay, it's from the Caliber series from Frost Cutlery. So I went out and was looking around, and I saw this guy. This is a gun stock. It's in the Caliber series produced by Frost Cutlery. That in there, y'all see it. Okay, there's your part number. 3 and .875, which I believe is 8 7/8 inches. Pocket knife, high quality polished stainless steel nickel bolster, brass pin, liner lock, black bone cover handles, and a custom shield. There's your part number again. There's your SKU number and the thing. And right there it says Chanika. It is made in Chanika. But let me tell you what, son. This thing is per day. I ain't got to rub it now. Look at that black jig bone handle. Got that bullet shield on there. Okay. And it's designed in the shape of a gun stock. If you look at it like this, it would be the same size, look just like a gun stock. Now it has a little sexy, I guess you call that a drop point. Don't really know. I would call it a spear point maybe. Got your full length nail nick right there. Got your caliber shield. Just sharpened. I mean, you put that on the strop just for a minute. It's sharp enough. You ain't got to put it on nothing. No half stops on this one. Good little snap. Go right into a full lock. I don't think you're gonna have any trouble with that one moving. No, it ain't gonna move. Just a great looking pocket knife. Got a little pin blade on the other side. Yes, sir. That sexy little pin blade. The long nail nick. See if we can get her up in there. See. It doesn't have no power. It ain't a power snap, but it doesn't need to have it. Locks in good enough. Just a great little knife. So really, I didn't do a whole bunch of frost buying this week. You know, normally I'll pick 2 or 3 of those Frosties up a week. Of course, I got that little trapper I showed y'all a couple of days ago when I did my pen knives. Great little knife. But there you go, guys. It's a black jig bone caliber gun stock. And then you got your Crow and Rooster 5-inch Hunter. Both of those are Frosties. And this is something that's been brought to you by Stan the Man on a hashtag Frosty Friday. Y'all get over there, give him a subscription. Y'all need to check out what he's doing because Stan, he's a card now. He's like me, man. He likes to cut it up, chop it up and get everything going on. Also, Kodiak Edge, man. Y'all get over there and see him. He did a video on Gonzo, for, I don't know how else to say it, except they're Spyderco knockoffs. But I've held and had seen the Gonzo knives. I went and bought one last night off of Amazon. Paid $14.79. Why? Because Brother Gordon said that they were worth every penny. I believed him. So I went over and bought one. And I guess that's all I got for y'all today. Well, I tell you what, I'll go ahead and do this. The eye candy today is something very unusual. Some of y'all may have seen one of these before, and some of you may have not. But this is called, let me get it in there. All right, Brother Dan, here you go. It's called the Executive Desk Chum. Okay, now this came with a leather sheath. The sheath deteriorated, it's gone away. But this is a letter opener, a package opener. It has an edge. It's not hair popping sharp, but and it has a protractor. Okay, you open that up, you figure out your angles and what you can do with it. Has your decimal equivalents on the back. It has 4 different, this particular rule here is for measuring in Meyer, 1/4 mile, an 1/8 mile measurements, and then 1 mile measurements. Why is all this? Am I telling you all this? Well, my father graduated from the School of Forestry at LSU in 1939. He was salutatorian. He was second in his entire class. Of course, I figured back in 1939 it wasn't no 2,000 people graduating like it is now. But he graduated in the School of Forestry out of the agricultural school. Now, my opinion is probably going to be pretty strong about this, but my daddy was an intelligent individual, very intelligent. Okay, I don't have to. I mean, the history is there. You look my daddy, J.E. Bryan. You look him up in South Mississippi. He was a valued member of the community. He served on the board of trustees at the Bank of Wiggins for 40 years. He was the president of the Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College board. They rule a school system that is in 5 or 6 counties down here in South Mississippi. After he retired, he became I don't know what philanthropist. I can't say that word, but he spent most of his life in the forestry woods. This was the tool he used to do maps. Whenever he would sell a tract of timber, he would use that tool to draw the plat that was given to everybody that would bid on this certain tract of timber. He was the vice president of L.M. Dempster Lumber Company, which was they own 470,000 acres in South Mississippi. My daddy managed that. He had it set up on a 10-year plan to where every year they cut a different tract of timber, and then 10 years later they would come back and cut that same tract of timber. It was a perpetual. Okay, son, I'll see. My son check. All right. Anyway, he had to set up to where every year they could cut the timber until it would last forever. And so he, oh man, I hate when I get distracted. But anyway, he was a hell of a man, and that tool came from his estate, which I inherited, and it means a lot to me. I have a lot of things that I could share that my father left me. I have a lot of things that are gone. People just, the damn drug addicts stole from me right and left. But anyway, I want to thank y'all for being here. I love each and every one of you. I'm glad you're a member of my channel. I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. Old Big Jim's going to get out of here, and he wants all y'all to remember rule number 9.